Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. Welcome back to the channel. Last night I was thinking about the Reggae Girlz' impressive performance versus Panama and their big 3 points versus Panama. The first victory for the Jamaica Reggae Girlz at FIFA Women's World Cup scene. And I was also thinking about our chances and how genuine, how real they are of our team progressing to the knockout stages of the Women's World Cup, which would obviously be a huge deal, especially given the group that the Reggae Girlz would have gotten out of. Seen with containing two world powerhouses. Seen and I was thinking about the performance yesterday and, the impressive game versus Panama and thing. And I was thinking about Jody Brown and how well she performed in yesterday's game. Seeing me sit down last night and I think about all of this. And I said to myself, say, me really and truly do Jody Brown a terrible injustice, ladies and gentlemen. A terrible injustice. Last night I dropped a video you know, my post-game reaction to the Panama victory, and I mentioned some players in the video. I mentioned Drew Spence. I mentioned Kayla McCoy, no Kayla McKenna, and the good job she did filling in for Bonnie Shaw. I also mentioned Rebecca Spencer, and obviously the woman of the match, Alison Swaby. But ladies and gentlemen, me do Jody Brown a terrible disservice, a wrong that I'm about to right, ladies and gentlemen. I did not mention Jody Brown. Now, I did say in the video that, to be fair, all the Reggae Girlz did well. You're just cherry picking at that point. But really and truly should have did mention Jody Brown in the video, ladies and gentlemen. See, me couldn't call names from the game yesterday and not call Jody Brown's name. That is how impressive Jody Brown was in yesterday morning's game. Seeing we're going right the wrong the right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a perfect example of how a positive can come out of a negative, because right now Jody Brown is about to get her own special video. Seeing her own special video talking about her performance in yesterday's game. No other reggae girl has gotten this so far since the start of the tournament. Seeing that's how good Jody Brown was in yesterday's game, that I said to myself, yo, me have to right this wrong, and I have to specially mention Jody Brown's performance. See, ladies and gentlemen, Jody Brown was so good in yesterday's encounter that I was rather upset when I saw that Lauren Donaldson was taking her off. I was not pleased. I spoke about the substitutions and how there were a number of them were too late. One of the issues that I had with the substitutions was that I did not think Jody Brown should have been taken off. The only legitimate excuse I think that Lauren Donaldson could give for taking off Jody Brown was resting her for the next game. Seen, ladies and gentlemen, Alison Swaby won the Woman of the Match award. And to be fair, rightfully so, she had a solid performance and she obviously scored a huge goal. But Jody Brown's performance was so good in yesterday's game versus Panama that honestly, a real argument could be made, ladies and gentlemen, for Jody Brown winning the Woman of the Match award. That is how good Jody Brown was in yesterday's performance. Jody Brown was a real spark down the left channel, the left wing channel, and the left half space for the Reggae Girlz. A real live wire down the left, causing a ton load of problems down our left. Panama's right. just unbalancing that right side of Panama's midfield and Panama's defense line, skipping by players like Cones on a training pitch, ladies and gentlemen. Skipping, just breezing past players as if they weren't even there. 1v1, 1v2, it never really mattered. People, Jody Brown was just drifting by players, dropping in the midfield, dropping into pockets of space, getting on the ball, linking up with fellow teammates, causing a ton load of problem, runs in behind, seen from midfield, getting in behind the Panamanian defense. A number of the players, Jody Brown was literally single-handedly bringing the team up the pitch, ladies and gentlemen, getting to the byline, putting crosses into the box, cutting it back to the edge of the box, causing all sorts of problems down the left for the Jamaica Reggae Girlz, ladies and gentlemen, drawing multiple players to her, disorganizing the Panamanian opposition lines, a live wire throughout the entirety of the game, but especially in the second half where she came alive. And we all remember how important of a role Jody Brown played in the goal, bursting down the left flank, skipping by players, right? She was basically the impetus for that attack that created the corner kick that eventually got us the game-winning goal. Jody, may I have to apologize to you. My apologies, Jody Brown. To mention you in all the Reggae Girlz did well in the game and not mention you specifically by name. Terrible, terrible, terrible injustice to you. One in which I hope this video solves. An injustice that I hope this video solves. A wrong that I sincerely hope that this video has made right. If you agree with me on Jody Brown's performance, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know. Knock up the likes button as well, for Jody Brown. I was a little bit concerned about her after the first game. She never really looked that sharp in the first game versus France. But boy, oh boy, did she really come to the party. She really arrived at the party, at the World Cup party versus Panama. We're going to need Jody Brown to step up like that again in that Brazil game. Mercy, we're going to need Jody Brown in that Brazil game if we're going to stand a real chance of squeezing out, if it's even a draw against Brazil, to get to the knockout stages, a historic World Cup knockout stages birth. Knock up the like button, subscribe, and share, ladies and gentlemen. Free and easy ways to support the channel. Again, man, words cannot surmise how proud we are of the Reggae Girlz performance thus far in the tournament. Take care, guys. Stay safe, and until next time.